What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bulletproof Business. This is your host, James P. Friel. I am glad that you guys are here with me. Thank you for being part of the community. So today I want to share something with you that I think is incredibly important as a business owner, CEO, entrepreneur, somebody who is in charge of making things happen. The topic for today is how to know what to focus on. What's up, Dan? Good to see you, man. So here's the thing. There's only so many things that we can say yes to. Okay. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how many resources you have at your disposal. The thing that is super important is that you are clear what you should be saying yes to. And just as important, if not more important, what are you saying no to? Because the truth of the matter is every single thing that you say yes to means that you're saying no to everything else that you could be doing during that time with those resources and everything else. One of my favorite quotes is from Warren Buffett, and he says that the difference between successful people and everybody else is that successful people say no most of the time. And he says the difference between extremely successful people and everybody else is that extremely successful people say no almost all of the time. And so right now, we're in a situation where there's a lot of things changing, a lot of different things happening. Even if that weren't the case, it becomes extremely important for you to know what to say yes to and what to say no to. And so I want to give you guys a small framework that is extremely helpful for you to have an easier time knowing what to say yes to and what to say no to. And so what we need to do as the CEOs of our companies is to create criteria. Criteria is absolutely critical when it comes to giving you the ability to be able to make fast decisions and saying yes to things and no to other things. So here's a great example. I had a message actually from somebody inside the community just the other day with a really, really cool opportunity. And it was something that, could be, a pretty significant amount of money in a short period of time. And I had to think about, am I going to get involved in this thing or am I not going to get involved in this thing? Ultimately, I had to make a tough call and not get involved in it, not because it wasn't a great opportunity, but because saying yes to that meant that I wasn't going to be able to focus as much time and energy on my other priorities that I really need to. And so how do I decide what to focus my time and energy on? So I'm going to give you an example of my 3 criteria, and you'll need to come up with your own 3 criteria, but I have 3 criteria that helps me evaluate whether I'm going to get involved in something so that I'm not, kind of getting super excited about something, getting caught up in the moment, but I'm actually able to run things through a set of criteria and say, yes, this meets those criteria. No, this doesn't meet those criteria. So my first criteria is number 1, it must be an opportunity that serves my existing market, okay? My existing market are you guys, right? Entrepreneurs, business owners who are running their businesses, growing them, scaling them, people who are at least running 6-figure businesses, if not 7- and 8-figure companies, okay? So it has to be something where I'm serving my existing market. It's not going to be something where, hey, it's this entirely new market that I don't know anything about. Sounds cool, sounds interesting, but I'm going to take my time away from the market that I'm called to serve right now, right? So number 1, is it within my market, right? Is it something that has add-on benefit to the people that I'm already serving? The second thing is it must add concrete value to that market. It can't just be something that is like, yeah, people are going to think it's cool. It has to be something that's going to add direct, measurable, concrete value to the people within my market. Okay, so that's criteria number 2. And then criteria number 3 is within 6 weeks or less, can I turn this idea into at least $25,000 a month in revenue or $100,000 over the next 3 months? Okay, maybe it's not a recurring thing, maybe it's a one-time thing, but I have to at least have those minimum revenue targets within that time frame in order for me to get involved in. Now, your criteria might be completely different than mine. In fact, they probably will be totally different. But the point of this is that you have criteria, because the more successful you are, the more opportunities present themselves. And if you don't have criteria to be able to quickly say yes to some things, no to other things, then you're going to find yourself saying yes to too many things, being stretched in too many different directions, and not being able to focus and get the traction that you need in order to continue to grow and scale. So my encouragement for you is to sit down for 15 minutes and come up with your top 3 criteria that you need so that you can say yes, no, and do those things in a really powerful way, not feel guilty about it, not feel bad about it. Just be clear, direct, and rational about these are the types of things that we get involved in. These are the types of things that we don't get involved in. Because remember, like I said at the beginning, everything that you say yes to means you're saying no to everything else. So use your resources wisely. Time is your most valuable resource. Put that to use for you by only saying yes to things that meet your criteria. So I'd love to know what your criteria are. I've told you guys mine. Drop your criteria or anything that you've learned from this video down in the comments below. If you've been here live, hashtag live. If you're watching on the replay, let us know that too. Hashtag replay. Hope you guys are killing it today, and I will talk with you guys later.